Hello, beloved, and welcome to your reading. We're going to be looking at the messages that the divine wants you to receive at this moment in time. As usual, I always remind you that it is important to allow your intuition to be available as I'm doing your readings, because your intuition will start elaborating on the messages that you're receiving so that this reading becomes powerful and personal. At the bottom of the deck of what you're currently not seeing at the moment, you are receiving the energies of the major arcana card of the Fool card. The divine is saying that you are currently not seeing that you need to take that leap of faith. It is like jump already, because for some of you, there's a feeling of you wanting to start something new. There's a feeling that is here of you really wanting to take that leap of faith, but you go back to the drawing board. You go back to calculate. You go back, you keep on going back to check to make sure that when you take this leap of faith, everything is going to work out for you. The divine is saying that, listen, sometimes you just have to go for it, and you're going to figure it out as you are going on the journey. Everything is going to become clearer as you are actually on the journey. Right now, as you're sitting there calculating, you cannot possibly see all the variables that are going to be coming in. So how can you try to calculate this whole situation, this whole journey before you get started? Just get started. Okay. It's literally like the motto of the Fool card is like, just do it already. Just do it. Okay. You can't just keep on standing at that cliff and just almost going for it, but never actually just jumping. Just jump, do it. Okay. If you're looking for a sign, if you're looking for a message about that special thing, about a decision that you need to make, the divine is saying this is the sign that we're looking for. Okay. So as usual, as we are getting our oracle cards, I always tell you the offerings that I have going on. And at the moment, we are working with the energies of the solar eclipse that is going to be happening tomorrow. So if you're wanting to be part of the solar eclipse ceremony, we are going to be doing the shadow work. Okay, so me and my team, we are not manifesting. So we're not working with any energies to manifest anything, but rather we're cutting the cords. We are returning to sender. We're doing the banishing work. We are doing the shadow work. So if you're wanting to start releasing some obstacles, if you have things in your life that you want to start eclipsing out of your life, self-sabotaging behaviors, how you get in your way, those types of energies, this is what we're working with. If you feel that you've got obstacles, you've got blockages, and you can't quite explain why things don't go completely the way that you always envision them going, the divine is saying to you, well, this is the opportunity to do the shadow work. This is the opportunity to go and remove anything that no longer serves you. So if you're wanting to be part of this powerful, extremely powerful ceremony, because it is an eclipse, go in the description box below. Go and reserve your space on that ceremony. There's only a few spaces left now. And then write your petition. Send your petition to me after you finish writing. And then I'll do what I need to do. All the magic that happens in the background. You guys, even when I do the videos, you don't get to see everything, because part of the rituals and the ceremonies are closed practices. So they are not filmed, they are not shared, but I share with you what I can. So you can go and look at the short section. I shared some videos there. You can go and also look at the videos that I've linked in the description box below for past ceremonies to see what they look like. You can go and see them as well, because they are powerful energies. We only have so many solar eclipses in a year, so it is always important to utilize and to use these energies as a way of cleansing. So when it is time to manifest, you can now start planting your seeds of intention in a clear space. Okay, so let's look at the energies on the table. You are receiving the first major arcana card being the Fool card. You also have the energies of the Temperance. So like I already told you, there's a feeling that is here of wanting to take that leap of faith. Or for some of you, the divine is saying that there is an opportunity that is going to be coming in, that you can currently see this opportunity yet. And when it comes in, then it is time to go for it, because there is a golden opportunity that is here. There's an offer that is coming in connected to a new beginning that is here. So for some of you, you're currently not seeing that, but the energy is starting to come in. The energy is starting to manifest itself. So the divine is saying that whichever way this energy is playing out in your life, it is important to start stepping into the archetype of the Temperance. And the Temperance is all about balancing your emotions. For some of you, there's going to be a lot of excitement. There's going to be a lot of celebration. There's just going to be a lot of emotions going on. For some of you, you could be, like I said, feeling like you need to take that leap of faith, but there is fear. There is just something that is making you feel like you can't take that leap of faith. So the divine is saying that whatever way this energy is playing out into your life, it is important to use the archetype of the Emperor, of the Temperance, because the Temperance is all about balancing your emotions, the excitement, the joy, the doubt, and all of it, because you're understanding that now you are the alchemist of your life, or you're becoming the alchemist of your life. And becoming the alchemist, you have to be able to work with the elements and the energies, mutating it from fear to that element of joy, so that you can feel inspired to take that leap of faith. Mutating that energy of blockages into cutting the cords so you can release what no longer serves you, because you're understanding that your guides have your back, so that you can start receiving the opportunities that are here that are wanting to come in. So there's something that is wanting to come in here, and the divine is saying that before you can receive this energy, before you can receive this offer that is here, it is important for you to balance your emotions, because balancing your emotions allows you to start thinking and seeing clearly. Because remember, you are tapping into your intuition. And right now, really working with the energies of the Temperance is important. Why? Because we are currently in Mercury shadow period, okay? Because Mercury is going retrograde on the 20th of April. On the 21st of April, I had to really think there. So on the 21st of April, Mercury goes retrograde. But right now, we are already in the shadow of Mercury retrograde. So if an offer is coming in, don't take that leap of faith yet. Okay, so it is a moment to stop and step into the energies of the Temperance, sitting there, evaluating, and then when it is the right time to accept, you accept the offer that is here. Remember what we said at the beginning, that there's an opportunity that is coming in, that you need to take the leap of faith. Yes, you do, absolutely. But remember, you are now becoming spiritually mature, and you're understanding how to utilize and to work with the energies. So the divine is saying that right now, because Mercury is in retrograde, yes, it is important to accept, but remember to sit down and to really look at the terms and conditions connected to the offer that is here before you take that leap of faith. There's a very big difference of you standing at the edge and waiting until everything is perfect before you take that leap of faith. The divine is saying that everything is lining up on a divine level. There's divine timing that is here. And for you, it is important to do the things that you need to do before you take that leap of faith. Don't let over-analyzing paralyze you to not taking the jump. But at the same time, it is important for you to look at the energies that are around and to accept that, yes, we are in Mercury retrograde. That doesn't mean not to take that leap of faith, but it means to really look at the offer with a clear, fine-tooth comb to see everything that is involved, because there just could be something that you are missing if you're in that energy of rushing into accepting anything. So this is what I'm saying to you. This can be complicating type of energies. The divine at one stage seems to say to you, go for it, just do it already. And you are ready to do it. It is important to accept. It is important to get going. But at the same time, before you take the leap of faith, tune in to your feelings, to your intuition. Look and read the terms and conditions. Don't let excitement just be the thing that is leading you, but rather balance everything, the information. Balance the connection to the divine, asking for your guides, for your guardian angels to watch over you as Mercury is in retrograde, but you doing the things that you need to do, because you're understanding that life doesn't wait for you just because Mercury is in retrograde. Life doesn't just keep on waiting around until everything lines up. Sometimes you have to take that leap of faith, but you do your due diligence to do the checking, to make sure that everything is as it seems. Because if you just accept and you just take that leap of faith without stepping into the energies of the temperance, looking at everything, seeing how you're feeling. If you've got questions, you're not afraid of asking the questions, so that you gain the clarity that you need before you accept the offer that is here. So I hope I'm really making myself clear. Okay, it doesn't mean that you don't act just because Mercury is in retrograde, but rather it means you take things slow, you can accept things, but if anything is unclear, you ask the questions, you ask to be enlightened by that person or by your guides, by your guardian angels, so that you can go and do the things that you need to do, because there's a lot of movement that is here, because the divine is saying to you, you're stepping into the energies of the Knight of Swords. The Knight of Swords, we can see you here taking clear action. The swords are about communication. So you, as you are bravely going forward, stepping into the shoes of the Knight of Swords, you have clarity about this jump that you are making. You have clarity about this offer that you're taking. And the swords operate on the mental plane. So mentally, you have mental clarity about this situation. The swords operate on information. So you have information that is clear, concise, and you're not afraid to ask for clarity. So the Knight of Swords has a clear vision for what he is fighting for before he proceeds. He knows why he's going to battle. He knows what is inspiring him. So the divine is saying that you are doing the same. Take that leap of faith, keep it moving, keep it going, keep it focused. But at the same time, if there's anything that you're not sure about, please seek clarity, okay? Because the divine is saying to you that right now, it is a moment in time to remember that your life, okay, the decisions that you're making right now, they have an effect on the life that you are going to be experiencing in the future, okay? So at this moment in time, as the Fool card, you might not be seeing the opportunities that are wanting to come in, and then you start looking around, you start tuning in, you start accepting the offers that are coming in, and then you step into the energies of the temperance, being powerful enough to ask the questions that you need to ask before you take action, because you're understanding that the decisions that you're making right now, they're going to have an effect in your future. The things that you're going to navigate later are connected to the energies that you're working with right now, because it is important to say to you that the energies of the eclipse lasts for 6 months. So you could be seeing results from this solar eclipse that we're experiencing 6 months later. So there just could be a situation that is developing, okay? So the divine is saying that for some of you, remember, we spoke about you not taking that leap of faith, you not taking that movement, because you are just at the edge, you're almost going for it, but you're not doing it. The divine is saying it is important to accept offers that are coming in, to accept opportunities that are coming in, and asking the hard questions. When you gain clarity, you start going forward. Okay, you're understanding that, okay, the ideal situation might not be 100% ideal because Mercury is not at home. The god Mercury is absent at the moment. But at the same time, sometimes you just have to keep going. Despite the weather forecast not being right, you need to get to work. You need to go places. Okay, so you're saying to yourself, okay, I'm not going to settle for short-term comfort. I'm going to keep things moving. I'm going to take that leap of faith. I'm going to carry on going. I'm not going to be afraid of the weather, the focus. I'm not going to be afraid of what the news is saying. I'm not going to be afraid of anything, because I have my guides who are going to be guiding me along the way. I have my guides who I'm going to be following. I know that my guides are watching over my back, and they have a higher perspective on the situation that is here. So you are going to be seeing yourself moving forward. You're going to be seeing yourself going places. And the divine is saying that for some of you, there just could be a situation that unfolds, or that has been unfolding for quite some time, that you are feeling angry. You're still really looking at the situation, and you're still holding a grudge. For some of you, the divine is saying that this is not the time to be holding on to grudges. But remember what you spoke about at the beginning of this reading. We spoke about taking a leap of faith. Okay. We spoke about opportunities coming in. We spoke about right now being the perfect time for cutting the cords. We spoke about being the perfect time of releasing, being the perfect time of wiping the slate clean. so that when the seeds are growing, they are growing in a nurturing place. So the divine is saying that if you feel that there's karma, there's anger, there's anything that is a hold on you, that is tripping you up, make sure that you're cutting these cords. Make sure that you're wiping the slate clean back to zero. Make sure that you're doing everything that you can to really go back to that zero. The zeros are playing an important role in this reading. Okay, so really wiping the slate clean is going to be important as you're going forward, because when you are working with a clean slate, your emotions are in check. You are feeling balanced. You're feeling like you're able to process information that you need to process, because now you've let go of the past. You have released, you have done your banishing work, you have done your cleansing work. So spiritually, you're in a good place, and spiritually, you're just vibing high. And this is the messages that the divine wanted to give you. So don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up, comment, subscribe, hit that notification. And again, everything that you need to know about the ceremony is linked in the description box below. I'll see you soon. It is a goodbye from me.